Oh my goodness. I can never get my damn pants to stay on my ass. But they barely ain't no ass back there. So I don't fucking get it, okay? Whew. Hey, Percy. Hey, baby. You want some more scratchies? Come here. Hey, don't be messing with my light. You want some more scratchies? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit. It's hot, child. It's hot, okay? What is up, you guys? Hey, boos. Hey, welcome back to Mom Jeans by NUTCASE, honey. This is another journal entry, and we are on journal entry number 7, okay? What's the number? Okay, 7. Thank you guys so much for being here. It is officially 9:57 a.m. on February 3rd. We are definitely breezing already through this year. I don't know why the fuck time is flying so quickly, but I suggest that you grab that bull by the horns and ride that bitch, because time is flying by. Welcome back to another journal entry, you guys. I am so glad that you are here. And as you guys can see, we are going to be talking about cancel culture, exposing people, and being able to have the strength to stick by your actions, okay? Before we get into it though, guys, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications to all, and ring that bell, you guys. I need you guys to subscribe. If you are not subscribed, literally though, like, what the fuck are you doing, okay? Because even if you don't relate to every single thing that I talk about on this channel, there is gonna be something that you're gonna be able to relate to, trust me. There's gonna be things that we're able to focus on that are probably gonna hit a nerve and strike you to start thinking about your life, okay? That's what we're here for. So y'all be sure to subscribe. Y'all be sure to turn on post notifications. Be sure to like the video, guys, because I've been seeing the likes are a little low, and I would like to get at least 10 likes on this video, at least 10 likes on this video. So if you want to contribute to that, if you want to make sure that you're a part of the growth of this channel and spreading that positive energy, I need you to go ahead and do those things for me, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this. All right, y'all. So listen. Now that we've got the preliminaries out the way, I'm sitting here waiting for my tea to cool off. And I really was taking like kind of a break day. I was gonna do editing on the journal entry number 6 that you guys have already seen on Sunday, okay? I was going to work on some extra content for the tarot channels. And I was just gonna do some loose ends, tying up things. You know, it's tax season, honey, so I'm trying to get ready for that bullshit, okay? I'm trying to get everything together, working on getting my ducks in a row, okay? That headache is going on. There's a lot of things going on, but a lot of the content for the week by today, because it is a Thursday, a lot of the content for the week is already out, okay? So Thursdays and Fridays for me are just like resting days, days that I regroup and get ready for the following week, okay? Even get ahead of some work, start preparing for things that I want to do, editing some videos for the following week. I'm gonna try to edit this video once I'm done too. okay, after I do journal entry 6, because this coming week, we did not have a vlog. I want to kind of scatter them out because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my life is not that interesting, okay? And it's not to talk down on myself. I love my life, but there's really, listen, I'm a mom. That's pretty much it, honey, okay? I'm a mom. I don't really have that much of a social life, to be honest, because with this new year, I did a lot of purging of people, places, and things that did not serve me. Not to say that I won't be able to find new people, places, and things, but right now my focus is kind of like on my businesses. My focus is on my children. My focus is like basically centered around emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical growth so that I can go back out there and be strong enough to withstand the current, what do you call it? The current trajectory of dating, okay? So that I can survive the minefield of nonsense. Okay, that's actually going to be in another video. However, we are here today talking about cancel culture, okay, exposing people and being confident in your actions, okay? The reason why I think that this popped up in my head, because I had 3 video topics today that popped up in my head, and I always ask my spirit guides, why do I always struggle with the word ask? There it is. I always ask my spirit guides to tell me like what I need to be talking about, because I don't want to say anything that I shouldn't say or talk about anything that I'm not ready to talk about yet. So I'm very cognizant of that. I kind of want to sip of my tea, but I think it's still hot. Hold on. Damn, that water boiled extremely hot today, okay? However, today, my spirit guides definitely let me know that I should be talking about this, because usually in the morning, like this morning, I did my yoga, I made my tea, I got a bagel with a little butter, just a little butter on it, because I like butter, okay? Imperial, I think is the brand. There are certain things that I have not canceled out of my life, and your girl is getting a little thick, but it's cold outside, and I was getting a lot of colds, so I haven't been going to the gym, but I did do some yoga this morning. And as I was doing my yoga, I have to get on YouTube to do it. So I see a lot of titles and things, you know, because I do watch my fair share of gossip channels because I like to indulge a little bit. And I feel like that's a normal human tendency to want to hear about what's going on in other people's lives, okay? I talk with my hands, you guys. I know y'all know I talk with my hands. But I was scrolling to find the yoga routine that I wanted on my phone, and then I paired it to my TV. But before I paired it, of course, the suggested videos, maybe people you're subscribed to, people you're not subscribed to, all of that popped up. And it was so many channels that were talking about gossip or exposing people for this, exposing people for that. And I think that's kind of the nature of this season that we are in, spiritually and socially and planetarily, astrologically, that's the age of Aquarius. It's people being exposed, the truth being told, the veil being lifted. That's just what the fuck is happening. There's no way around it. And I feel like there's no way for people to avoid having information come out about them. And that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I was like, damn, it's crazy, because that's just something that people do. It's a normal human tendency. And it points further to prove that history just repeats itself. You guys will probably hear more about this on my channel, because that's what I firmly believe. My mother told me this at a young age, and it definitely has rung true my entire life. History repeats itself. Styles repeat themselves with clothing, or, you know, the way people dress. Music repeats itself, okay? What else? You know, just trends and fads, they repeat themselves. Body types, whatever you can think of in history that has happened, it repeats itself, and it just continues to be an endless cycle. And I think the point of it is to, well, from the universe's standpoint, is for humans, okay, or for spirits like us who are having a human experience in our human bodies, it's for us to realize the error of our ways. And I feel like that's not happening, okay? I'm gonna touch on that a little bit more in another video. But so knowing that history repeats itself, I started to think about it from a standpoint of gossip, from a standpoint standpoint of people being exposed and, you know, they did this and, you know, Me Too and all this other stuff, which I don't oppose. I don't think it's bad. I'm just commentating on it. I'm just giving my opinion. So all of these things are coming up, and, you know, gossip channels and even reality TV is kind of a part of it. And it's like, dang, people really do have a tendency to ridicule others, judge others, and attempt to shun others because of normal experiences. And there are things that people would say, oh, that case, some of that shit ain't normal. And I'm gonna be like, you right. You get what I'm saying? Some of that shit is not normal. A lot of the things that people get exposed for is real dirty and real grimy, okay? But that's not always the case. And even in a situation where it is dirty and grimy, you have to actually look at it and see, is it really something that isn't normal though? I know I probably fucked up your mind right there, but is it really something that isn't normal? And that's what I mean when I say people are getting exposed for things that are normal. It's been created and it's been normalized by society. People normalized mole on the hill as station, okay? People normalized riggedy rap with an E at the end, okay? People normalize domestic violence. Okay, there are things that have been normalized within society that are not normal, but that is starting to become more visible and apparent because people are exposing people all the time. Then you have situations where over history, you have seen gossip or celebrity news. All types of people get exposed. You have celebrities that get exposed. You have celebrity exposing channels. Before that, you had the tabloids. Okay, before that, it was in the newspaper. Before that, it was, you know, just the talk of the town. People were talking about celebrities and things like that. And if it's not celebrities, you even have regular people who are being exposed. So now it's like YouTubers or commentators, vloggers, bloggers are coming after other vloggers and creators. Then before that, you had Maury, Ricky Lake, Jerry Springer, cheaters. You get what I'm saying? So it's like people have constantly been being exposed, even regular people. Then you had, back in the day, mobs who would come and attack people who were accused of witchcraft, the Salem witch trials. It's everywhere, and it's always been everywhere. And it's really a situation where you better be confident about the decisions that you fucking make. You better be sure that it's something that you want to do. And even if you're not sure about it, or you did something when you were maybe underaged, or when you were maybe at a point in your life when you were a bit ignorant of the consequences, you have to come to terms with what happens if you would be exposed by what you're doing. I don't agree with cancel culture. I really don't care about exposing people. That's honestly not something that bothers me. When people supposedly get exposed in a situation, that's not really something that bothers me. What bothers me though,
and let's me be very clear.
What bothers me is when you try to cancel someone for being a human. That's what I don't like. This whole cancel culture, it really needs to die. Because people are pulling things from way in the past, or things that have already been maybe dealt with on a personal level for people because it is their personal business, drumming it back up, publicly ridiculing them, and then shunning them in society. Now, the exception to this is when there are people who do things that are irrational and explicitly not normal, unacceptable, maybe even illegal behavior. This is the exception now. And they're doing these things continuously without taking accountability, ownership, or changing their behavior. That's the only time where I would see a situation appropriate to a suggested canceling. Now, I don't think that you should go as far as to cancel someone. I feel like you should counsel. We need to change cancel culture to counsel culture, because a lot of these motherfuckers out here need therapy. You included, me included, all of us included, okay? It's not just one person. But instead of shunning someone and basically putting the paper bag over their head, or making them walk around with, you know, the sign on their shirt displaying what they did, we need to normalize therapy. We need to normalize being confident in our triggers and understanding the decisions that we made, coming to terms with it, accepting ourselves for who we were at that point, and moving forward. I feel like that's the issue. I feel like that's why people are so triggered now. nowadays. So many celebrities, so many, entertainers, even regular people are being exposed for things, and they become bitter or resentful of the populace for their exposure, lashing out about the situation, but not addressing the accountability factor, not looking in the mirror and seeing why they were exposed for what they were exposed for and what caused them to do the things or take the actions that were the reason for their exposure. That's what I have a problem with. And I feel that we as a society need to get more clear on what the fuck it's all for. We don't understand what the fuck it's all for. I see people all the time, even in tarot, people are getting exposed, anonymously. It's a literal exposure platform of tarot for a lot of readers, not all, right? I am one of the ones who come up and expose things because on a spiritual level, I'm going to give you tools to help you overcome a situation. I'm not just going to sit here and, berate you with all this negative situations. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you the situation. We're going to evaluate the situation so you understand what it's all about. And then we're going to give tools on how to positively move forward. Because I'm with the shit and I like the tea. But at the end of the day, you need to be able to rise above it so that you can come up to a higher level and boost yourself up to the next stage of your life that you want for yourself. So all in all, there's a lot of people who I see who get triggered from exposure and being canceled and all these types of things. And I can understand why, because I don't think people should be put in a situation in society where they're made to feel like they have the paper bag over their head. However, I also feel that there are people in the same breath that need to take accountability for their actions. I say it all the time. There are probably going to be people that y'all see, and I'm going to make it clear right now. Let's call a motherfucking spade a spade. We're all humans. We've all done things. And I guarantee y'all, because I am going places, I'm telling y'all right now, mark my words. Remember this video with Whitney, okay? Impossible happens every day. Okay, that might be the wrong key, but there's gonna be things that people see within me that they feel are impossible. There are gonna be things that people see me do that they feel are impossible, to where my impact is gonna echo for hundreds of years, okay? I'm telling you, I'm changing the world. Mark my words right now. You're gonna see me in big places and you're gonna see me blow up. And there's gonna be people who actually right now have been cut out of my life in this recent time frame of 2022 approaching. Okay, when we cycled over to the new year and I cut people out of my life and I cut cords and ended situations, there's gonna be those people who come forward. There's gonna be people who I have falling out with before this point. There's gonna be people who I come across in the future that don't agree with what I'm doing. And mark my words, you're gonna hear shit. But one thing about it is, if I did it, I'm not scared for anybody to expose me. If I did it, I'm not going to sit here and cower in a corner and be blackmailed because somebody think they got some shit on me. I'll come out to your face and say I did it. And it's just as simple as that. And that's what I feel like a lot of people need to get comfortable with. You need to get comfortable with your choices and your decisions right now, because it doesn't matter what scale you're on. The neighborhood could be talking about you and exposing you. The shows like Maury and, people going on social media could expose you, and celebrities could, be exposed. But that's the thing. If you're confident and you have a resolution energy or a resolved energy about what you have done, you know why you did it, you accept yourself for who you are, then none of them birds, okay, I'm not even gonna call them birds, none of those sheep can say anything about you, because they are technically like birds. They squawking, quack, quack, you know what I'm saying? None of them can touch you because you're confident. You like, yeah, somebody say, oh yeah, you got locked up when you was 18 because you did this and this and that. Yeah, nigga, I did that shit. Bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you cheated on your spouse. Okay, I did it. You want me to tell you the story about what happened? Like, what you gonna say? Like, yeah, I heard you was out there and they took you in and you snitched on your homie. Okay, and I did. So what? I was trying to protect my life. Listen, there's a lot of things that people are trying to do to keep a false image that are causing their downfall. The perfect example of this, I feel, right now that comes to mind is Beyonce, right? Everybody sees Beyonce. She is the top R&B, like pop, hip hop, whatever genre of singing that you could think of, okay? She has reached a point of recognition, stardom, fame, that everywhere she goes, no matter what she does, someone's gonna be looking for something to pick at. These sheep, these little birds squawking, these ants, okay? They're gonna find something to pick at, and that's gonna happen with you too, especially if you're on your spiritual journey and you're finding your purpose. But one thing I've noticed about Beyonce is that the more and more she grows, the less and less she speaks. And at first, when I was in a more immature mind, I did not understand that. At first, when Beyonce went away from Destiny's Child and I was younger, because I grew up on Destiny's Child, say my name, okay? My voice is a little hoarse because I've been talking a lot. But if no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, let me come back. But I grew up on that, and I was cool with Crazy in Love. But as she progressed on, I didn't understand her vision because I saw her in a certain light, and her image was changing. And at that point in my life, I hadn't reached a level where I understood that adjustment that she was making. But now, being that I am in a place where I'm making those type of adjustments for myself, changing my image, removing negativity, having a different outlook on life, I can see her point. I can see the vision now. And that's the thing about growth and the spiritual journey. It's a walk that you take alone. And I keep telling you guys this. I will continue to keep telling you. It's a walk that you take alone. Everybody is not going to understand your vision. Everybody is not going to be there to support you. Everyone is not going to have your back. And you have to get used to that. You have to wise up to it and understand what it means so that you're not brought back to a lower level. And once you understand what it means and you wise up to it, then you've risen above a level of those people and they can no longer touch you. And that's what you have to take solace in. So that's why I say it all boils down to you being accepting of yourself, being humble, having humility and confidence with whatever it was or is or will be that you choose to do. I think that's the major downfall of a lot of celebrities, of a lot of musicians, entertainers, actors, actresses, people who are in the public eye. I feel like that is the downfall of a lot of them, is because they try to keep up this false facade. They try to keep up this false narrative instead of just embracing what it is that's going on. Another celebrity that I really appreciate is Cardi B. And the reason why I say that, Cardi B has had a history of popping off, but look at her progression. I really fuck with her for that, because she will admit that she's struggling not to pop off. Because I know she comes from a place, I'm from Chicago, she's from New York. It's an up north mentality. I feel like it's everywhere, but there's something different about people from up north and when it comes to respect. Okay, that's one thing I noticed, and it's not to downgrade anybody from the South. It's not, because there's definitely benefits of Southern living. I really like it in the South. I really do. But there's a different mentality in terms of honesty, integrity, and loyalty, along with respect, that you find in people from up north. And I just can't explain it. And unless you were raised in that type of environment, you wouldn't understand. And maybe it's the same for me. If you're from the South, let me know how you feel in the comments. If you're from up north, let me know how you feel. If you just have an opinion on it, let me know what you think in the comments, because I feel like that's a discussion that goes on a lot. And I'm not trying to offend anybody that's from a different place, but I just feel like there are certain demographic or there are certain geographical changes that you experience in those different places. This shadow of retrograde is like still eating at me. But I do respect Cardi B for that, because she'll tell you flat out that she's trying not to go off, but that, if you step too far, you're gonna get the beast. And I agree. I don't care how spiritual I get. Just because I'm spiritual don't mean I'm stupid. So don't sit there and try to play with me and try to play me for a fool and poke the bear and think just because I'm spiritual, the bear ain't gonna come out.
I might still beat your ass, okay?
I might. It's self-defense. Okay, so that's why I wanted to talk about this today, is because I want you guys, if you're in any situation right now, to understand that it doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter what people try to do to expose you or to shut down your opportunities. First of all, whatever's meant for you is going to be for you. And second of all, that's a sign that they're jealous. That's a sign that you're doing something that they feel incapable of doing. And they're trying to find any way that they can to kind of subliminally bring that out. Even if it's not necessarily malicious, there is still a subconscious part of that person that feels envious, I feel, in my opinion, or jealous of what it is that you're doing, because they, on a certain level, either don't feel like they could achieve your type of success, or they feel that you don't deserve it in some way. So just remember to have resolve in what you have accomplished, and have resolve about yourself and the decisions that you made, rewarding or challenging, because you can't go back and change the past. There's no point in arguing the past. It's the past. There's nothing you can do to change it. It's about, for me, it's about what you're doing to move forward in the present so that you can make the best changes that you need in the future. Okay, so you guys stay encouraged. Don't let people take you to that level, because we're in a time now where karma is quick. Karma is quick, honey. Okay? Don't let people get you to that level. And if anybody is trying to make you feel backed into a corner, I feel like the best revenge or the best defense or combat to whatever they're doing is to hold your head high. Hold your head high. Be confident in who you are, what you've done, and the experiences that you have been through that have gotten you to the point that you're at. Okay? So y'all be sure to let me know how you feel about this content, about this video, about the channel, about anything that I'm doing in the comment section below, you guys. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the post notification bell and turn it to all, so you can be caught up on every video that I post. And y'all be sure to hit that like button, get the thumbs up going on this video so that we can reach our goal of 10 thumbs up. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.